In this short video, I'm going to try to explain exponential growth and decay. We start with our exponential function, and a is the function when x is equal to 0. So it's at the very beginning of our table of values. We could write the f of 0 is equal to a times b to the 0, which is a times b to the 1, or just a. And we could also write a as f of 0. That's f of 0 is equal to f naught, or f with a subcase of 0, sub-0. That means that's f when x is equal to 0. Now, when the common multiplier, and the common multiplier is your b value, and that's what that's an important value. That's like the common multiplier. When it's more than 1, you have growth. So let's take a look at an example of this. What if a is 1 and b is 3? We substitute in the values. If a is 0, f of x is 1. If x is 1, you get 3. 2 is 9. 3 is 27. You can see that this is growing. And we'll graph this in a moment. When b is between 0 and 1, that it's a fraction, that's when you have decay. And if we look at this, let a equal to 1 and b equal to, say, 1/2. Then when you have x is 0, f of x is 1. Then if x is 1, you get 1/2. If x is 2, you get 1/4. If x is 3, you get 1/8, and so forth. So you can see it's getting progressively smaller. And it approaches 0, but it doesn't never quite get there, but it's very, very close to 0. In infinity, if it get to 0. If you were to graph this with your x versus your f of x, you start at the beginning point, and if your b value is greater than 1, you get growth. And if your b value is less than 1, so you start some number and you're going to go down by a fraction, some number between 0 and 1, you get decay. That's the big difference. Now, sometimes we have continuous growth or decay, and this is when we're using our natural logarithm function. So the f of x is equal to the f naught times e to the kx. And the k is very interesting to us. If k is a number that is positive, then you're going to have growth, because e is about 2.817. And so if it's positive, the b value will be the e sub k, which is more than 1. So you'll get growth. And if the k value is a negative value, if it's a negative number, so you would have the b part here would be e to the negative k, or negative number. So e to a negative number is the same as 1 over e to a positive number. That's why if it's negative, it's going to be smaller. It's going to be some fraction. Remember, e is like about 2.817. So 1 over 2 or 1 over 3, it's going to be decay. Good luck and success.